Hello, everybody. My name is the One Seer. I want to welcome you to the paranormal zone. Welcome to the paranormal zone. I am your host, the One Seer, and today we're going to talk about a controversial subject, and that's demons, demon attack, demon possession, and demon oppression. I've had a series of 5 attacks that I remember vividly, and I don't know what to make of them. Maybe if someone on the outside looking in, someone listening, my beautiful viewers and listeners can see something or piece something together that I missed, I would love to hear from you. And please let me know in the comment section. I respond to all comments. And yeah, let's get into it. So the first one, I was asleep. This is when I was living in Texas, and I woke up, but I realized that I wasn't woke in reality. I was awake in my dream. I woke up in my dream, and I ended up in this old-time wooden house in the attic, and this attic was like made into some type of workshop. It had tools and all kinds of tables everywhere. I don't know what it was used for, but it had this one wooden, like this one small window that you could look out, and that was it. And I was talking to this like maybe 2-foot thing. It had a human form, and it actually had on a red and white sweater. It was like a knit sweater, one of those old knit sweaters. And it was sitting on this table, and I was not sitting, but I was standing like in front of it, but like kind of to the side. And we were talking about something. I don't remember. But up until this point, I didn't remember. But at this point, I remember everything. And I'm a hip hop artist. I do music, and for some reason I spat like maybe 4 bars about the thing that I was talking to, and it kind of it like looked at me and it laughed, and then it said, "Oh well," like "Oh well," like I got something for you, and he grabbed me. He grabbed my arm, my right arm, and he squeezed it, like the pressure. Like I felt his hands touch my bone. That's how much pressure he had on my arm. I felt his hands touch my bone, and he looked at me. And he said, "All the world is burning." And, I told him, let go of my arm. And I kind of pushed off of him. And he let go. And he said, "Look out the window." And I looked out the window. And as far as my eyes could see, everything was burning. And I'm not talking like a little brush fire, or I'm talking about red inferno burning, like everything. And it seemed like I had more sight than the regular human. Like it's like I could see to the end of the earth from where I was standing. And he grabbed my arm again, and this time he pulled me close to him. and we're basically face to face at this point. And he looks me dead in the eyes, and I still remember these words. He says, "Since you don't believe they are real, the very next time I'll bring them directly to you." And I remember those words, and it was later on I found that he stayed true to his promise, and we'll find that out in part 2, 3, 4, and 5. And at that point, like, he opened his mouth, like, imagine a T-Rex open his mouth roaring, and imagine like a 2-foot tall thing, a person doing that. And he started screaming, and instantly everything started to shake, like intense shaking. And at this point I'm going crazy. I'm like, what's going on, you know? And this light started coming from his mouth, like this intense light, but it wasn't a pure light. I couldn't see, so I put my hands over my eyes, and like this light just got so intense, and I woke up. I wasn't awoke, fully awake, like, because my girlfriend, she said that I was just sweating profusely. I was just sweating, and I was screaming, and she couldn't wake me up. I was just screaming and tossing and turning, and I finally actually woke up in the real world. I woke up, and that whole day I had 3 rings of cold on my right arm where he had grabbed me. I don't know what it was. Like, I felt this immense river of dark energy coming from him, but he kept it. It's like he kept it in check to the point where I wouldn't just freak out, you know. And that day, my dad, his right arm was killing him all day. It was hurting him bad. He couldn't do anything. He actually went to the hospital, and they couldn't find anything wrong with it. And so he came home, and eventually it stopped hurting him. And you know, that was the first attack, and I still don't know what to make of it. So please, if you have any idea, if you can put something together, or, you know, anything like that, please let me know in the comment section. I would really appreciate it. Maybe you can see something that I missed. Yeah, it's insane. I really don't know what to make of it, but yeah, thank you for listening, and part 2 is coming. It gets better, it gets worse. These are real, these are not made up. Yeah, stay tuned for part 2, and I appreciate you. I love you. I thank you for listening, and yeah, until next time, stay safe. Peace.